As you know from watching this program, since the late 50s, we have taken, actually we're doing it a day early because we'll not be on tomorrow because of the Wimbledon tennis tournament, but tonight we're going to answer our viewer mail. Let's get right to the old mailbag, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, our first letter this evening comes to us from someone named Mark Flesher. And Mark writes, Dear Sirs, this is my second attempt to obtain tickets to this show. The first being while I was in New York last fall. This time I am writing ahead for the date of Monday, June 13th, 1983, for 5 people. Please advise me if I need to do anything else. Sincerely, Mark Flesher. Gee, I'm sorry about the screw up the first time, Mark. This time we can accommodate you. Tickets are now in the mail for that June 13th show. Hope to see you then. Letter number 2. Dear David, in my great travels around this wonderful country, I recently visited Minnesota. I was driving through Stewartville when a sign in the front window of a Quick Trip caught my eye. It read, We have milk in bags. Have I lived a sheltered life, or do Minnesotans have bizarre milk-drinking habits? I think it's bad enough that now you can drink high C from a box, but milk from a bag. Come back to reality. Sincerely, Tom Roberts, Charles City, Iowa. That's funny you should mention this, Tom. Here on the East Coast, we've been drinking milk from bags for years. And not only does it taste delicious, but it's also easier for the kids to carry. Right, kids? The kids over there. Thank you very much, kids. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was very nice. Nice job. I have no idea what's going on. Well, letter number 3. Dear David, why is it that every letter on viewer mail has a drawing, a little blank mark over the address? Well, we get this question a lot. Are they obscene? Do you fear their homes will be destroyed by emotionally unstable viewers? Just what's going on. Sincerely, Greg Holfeld. Greg, I have to agree with you. It is kind of silly to worry about showing the address on these letters, and I'm sure that you and your family there at 2140 East Longacre Drive in St. Louis, Missouri, will be perfectly safe.
We interrupt this late-night talk show to bring you the following special report. Officials at the Missouri State Hospital report that just minutes ago, an emotionally unstable man escaped from that facility and was seen heading in the direction of East Longacre Drive. The maniac was last heard to say, I'm on a mission from Dave.
Okay. Run for your lives, kids. Letter number 4. Let's see. Do we have? Yes, we have this here. Dear Dave, Dave, 1,000 times Dave. What do we have to do to get a letter on viewer mail? Your fans, Neil and Ann Tallner, Lexington, Kentucky. Well, we blew up this letter. We're just going to check a couple of things. Here is the letter Neil and Ann sent us. And let's see, we totaled up the columns. It would be 39 down and 25 across. We multiply those two figures, of course, and you get 975. Plus, there are also 5 other Daves at the top of the letter for the grand total of 980, not 1,000. So, Neil and Ann, in answer to your question, how can you get a letter on viewer mail? Well, I guess you could start by simply telling the truth. Have all those kids here. We can't... letter number 5. Are we up to number 5 already? Boy, oh boy. Is it my imagination, or is the band getting smaller? Do we have fewer members?
Dave, just before the show, someone passed away. No. I don't know what to tell you. We're a trio tonight, okay?
When can we look forward to the group being back to full strength?
Oh, you never know in this business.
You never know. You never know.
But I'm just sort of dealing with it as it hits me.
Okay. Well, you're not doing a bad job, Paul. But I just noticed tonight there were.
I know it's a little. It's it's not quite as good without 4.
But wasn't there a 4th just before we went on the air?
Just before, yeah. Neil.
And he's across the hall playing guitar for Nightly News, I guess, now. So, letter number 5. Dear Dave, I have noticed that when you come out to deliver your monologue, you find it necessary to adjust your tie several hundred times. I find this annoying and a cheap theatric trick. Surely you must have time to make those minor adjustments backstage. A good question from Susan D., New York. You know, I would have time to adjust my tie if that psychotic page didn't try to strangle me before each show. Let me show you what I mean via this videotape. Watch closely.
You've got to stay with the tour. Don't you understand? It's dangerous to walk away from the guided tour. If you don't stay with me, something might happen to you. We wouldn't want that to happen, would we? We go through this every night, don't we?
I don't know why he isn't assigned to another studio. Fine program for ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of fun lined up. Don't you worry about a thing. We're going to have a fine television program for you. We're going to go away now. Do not be alarmed. There will be a commercial on inducing you to buy something. Please do that. And then when we come back, I will be talking with Boy George. So thank you for watching. We'll be right back.